Sorry about that. Just doing some cleaning up. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get this worked out a little bit. See if this will come forward a little bit here. That's a little better. Not perfect, but a little better. Let's slide this over here just a tad. There we go. Okay. All right. Welcome. So we have a couple bow giveaways going on, actually. It's kind of exciting. We have two member bow giveaways, actually. What's up, Blue? So we have our CP 28 back here. So that's going this week. So sorry for the delays. Everybody's a member. I'm going to start pulling your data coming up. So if you are a member who hasn't renewed, you're going to want to renew because now's the time. Gives you some time here. That's why I went live today, just to give you guys a chance to resubscribe or subscribe for those who want to get in on the giveaway. If you're a member who kept your membership, since we did the CP28 giveaway that no one claimed, I'm going to awesome, Vox. So if you're already a member and you had entries in the last one, I'm going to carry those over. So I will go in and try to pull those for you as well. So like Chris, I know will have some entries from the other one. So yeah, so if you're interested in winning that bow, just make sure you join the subscription or join on our website. You go to BowHunterPlanet.com. There's a little button that says join Team BHP. Or you could do it on YouTube, of course, as well. They have a join channel program. Also, I'm going to point out a couple of very important giveaways. Number one, we also have the 200,000 subs on TikTok giveaway. This is this PSE Fortis. This is a brand new bow. We've been talking about this bow for a while. But this one is going once we hit 200,000. You don't have to be a member for this one, which makes it very exciting for a lot of people. So I'm going to pick a winner right out of the comments randomly, just like we do the scroll thing. That's how you're going to win this one. But again, this right here is for the TikTokers. So if you're not on TikTok, go over and join the comments there and make sure you're following because this is a good win, to be honest. It's brand new. Now, we also have, thanks Dustin, we also have the 100,000 giveaway on YouTube that is still live. We don't have the original bows we had planned because it's taking too long, but I do plan to give a big bow away to the general public once we hit 100,000 on YouTube as well. So TikTok 200,000, YouTube 100,000. So keep that in mind. If you're a TikToker, you want to help out on YouTube, try to get us more subs, just, share, watch the videos, help us, fix the algorithm, all that good stuff. Tasty. But if you're on YouTube, make sure you're sharing if you can, because I know we got 40,000 to get. We all know it can be done. We're going to get there. That's the goal. Just like on TikTok, the goal is 200,000. We took us about a year and a half to get there, but we're going to do it. All right, today I just got done filming the Hoyt AX2, the Alpha AX2. I do like it. I think it's a great shooting bow. In fact, it's definitely not as smooth as last year's, but I actually kind of like it better. Like, I like that it's not as smooth. It almost feels less rubber bandy because it's more solid. I don't know. To me, I think I'd rather have the new cam with a little more speed. And, I think the Hoyts hold really well. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, some of you guys shoot Bowtech, some of you guys shoot, Matthews, some of you guys shoot. No, Dustin, that video's old. That was those bows are all gone. You guys already won all those bows. Those bows are, did I say something about that in there? That video's from like 2022. That's like from 2022. That's like so every day on TikTok, they give you, thanks Zach. Every day on TikTok, they give you your old videos. Like I have like 6 videos every day that come up from past years on that day. So I just save them and repost them. It helps me with content because a lot of people have never saw the original, so I just keep reposting videos as well. So it helps me not have to always make videos every 2 seconds. And I've been sharing those videos with the YouTubers as well, so you've been seeing a lot of random shit. Devin, don't forget to renew, my friend. The giveaway's this weekend. Or Friday night. I'm trying to figure out when I can do it. It's not going to be Friday night, sorry. Something's going on Friday. I'm not good at planning, but we're starting to get back to our Wednesday night podcasting times. We took a couple of months off. So things should settle down and we should be able to get back to our lives. I hear you, Kevin. I've been shooting only because I'm in the studio here, so I come here to shoot when I got time, when I get bored or whatever. These are pretty good. A little fruit snack. Probably not even good for me, though. I don't know. So, yeah, I'm here. Actually, let's unbox something together. I got these new arrows in. Let's check these out. A new arrow build from Boss and Boutique. Let's take a peek at what he sent us. I also got that new Muzzy bow came in to play with. I was going to start playing with that here. Oh, let's take a peek. I love. It's kind of like Christmas all the time here when things come in. It's kind of exciting, I like that part. It's about and then playing with it. And then the problem always is we all have different things we have to deal with every day. For me, for this stuff, it's hard to really decide on which bow to shoot when you have an option to shoot all. I'm not trying to gloat, but I'm just being honest with you guys. It makes it a little trickier. And I'm not a big fan of shooting the best bow because the most expensive, because I feel like, it's like a little bit of a disconnect. I don't know how many people actually can shoot one of those, and I prefer to shoot something. Oh my gosh, these are sick. Oh man. Oh, I almost hit the whiskey over there. All right, let's start with this first one. Oh my gosh. Look at that, dude. It's like a green carbon. That is ridiculous. Look at the gloss to it. Holy cow, that is sick. You guys got to check these guys out, man. So this is a collaboration I've done with Boss Custom Arrow Builds, and then he gets these wraps from Boutique. So it's kind of like a dual thing, but you can order the wrap from Boutique, send it to him. He can, break this down for you or whatever. But man, that's the first one. That mean green, I'm going to call that one. Oh, this is my 90s look I wanted. This one is kind of like a Saved by the Bell theme. That's where this idea came from, this one here. That is so cool. Ooh, I love the blue and the orange he did on the veins. That is sick. Dang, dude, these are... Oh my gosh, and this is kind of off the same idea, but a purple one, because I had mentioned the purple be cool, just for the looks. That is sick. Man. Yes, Zach. Yep. You'll get your first entries that were extra. So if you bought Galaxies, or you bought Galaxies, or you had extra entries from Longevity, you'll get all those moved over. And then you won't get your base one, though. Your base one's what you're going to get from right now. So your base entry, but then I will honor those Galaxies and things that people send. So if you want to buy extra spots, you can still do it by buying Galaxies. Now, remember, I will point out that a lot of people didn't renew yet, and I don't know if they're going to renew. So the actual number of people is a little lower, so it might be a good time to buy Galaxies. I'm just throwing it out there. I know it's a money grab, but I'm just saying you're going to have better odds right now because a lot of people forgot about it, and they're not going to renew most likely for a while. So just a FYI. That is sick. Awesome, Zach. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. What's up, Devin? Just looking at the builds here from Boss and Boutique. These are phenomenal. I have to say, I like the Saved by the Bell ones #1, but green #2 and the purple #3 for me. But I don't know. What do you guys think? That is pretty cool. Really unique. Oh, man. People are so talented. It's incredible. Like I could never do stuff like that. Those are like, I mean, anything from the design all the way to the perfection of putting those together. Nah, that's why I don't do it here. I do it to mess around, but I don't do it like where I would actually use it. You guys don't want anything I wrap. Oh, terrible. Terrible. Galaxy's the extra entries, Devin, for the CP28. Or as you know, you can get them on the website as well. The purple? Nice. We might end up giving these away. I don't know yet. I gotta talk to those guys and see if they want me to, if we're gonna do a giveaway with these or what we're gonna do. So, more to come on that. I've been trying to get some cool guests together from the industry that we could talk to on the channels. So I'm still working on it. But thanks, Beaver. Appreciate that. It's kind of like the off season right now, so we'll see what happens. You know, it's a little tricky, but I really want to try collaboration on YouTube because they now have the ability to go live with somebody, and they didn't used to have that. So I'm very curious, like if you do that, how well it does, you know. Thanks, BH. Appreciate that. Ronnie, don't lose your subscription, my friend. We got the bow giveaway this weekend, so keep that in mind. Again, if you're on TikTok or YouTube and you want to help get our TikTok up to 200,000, which will then allow you to have a chance to win a bow, all you got to do is go over there, follow us, and make sure you subscribe, or I'm sorry, comment. There's no cost to this. Just comment in the video I did. I pinned it at the top. And you'll be entered to win this PSC Fortis for those who have missed that conversation. This is going to go to the general public. You do not have to be a subscriber necessarily, like the paid one, to win this. So this is what's cool about it on TikTok. And once we hit 200,000 subs, we're going to go to those comments and select someone randomly to win this baby. And then if you are on YouTube, we are still doing our 100,000 giveaway. But again, it's so delayed. I can't put a bow away for 10 years, you know, till we hit there. So do your best to push the channel if you guys can. I'd really appreciate it. No, Zach, those bows are actually a couple years old. That was actually an older video I reposted because I just thought it looked cool. I didn't realize there was audio in there talking about selling it. Otherwise, I would just muted it and put music or something. So I apologize. Those are all gone. Those were bows we gave away actually on this channel. So we gave away a lot of bows over the past few years. So most of those bows were giveaways. Yeah, we'll probably do membership giveaways on these arrows coming up. Just FYI, for those who have enjoyed the program, this would be one of the reasons. We'll probably end up doing it that way for most of these here. I'll probably do the greens and the purples and probably keep the Saved by the Bell theme for some stuff I want to do. But we'll see. Maybe we'll do all of them. I don't know. Zach, if you need, thanks, Ronnie, appreciate that, man. Zach, if you need to, you want to get something from Bear Archery for your wife, use our code BHP2025, save 20% off any Bear Archery bow on their website. It has to be on their website, but that's a sweet deal, and they give me that to give to you guys because of our Trophy Ridge connection with Bear, and obviously we work with Bear when we do the bow reviews. But again, people take advantage of that code every year. They've sold tons of bows, hundreds of bows from that code, from our code, based on people just wanting a good deal. So, once we originally told them that, some of you guys already know the story. I apologize if I'm repeating myself, but some of you might know the story, you might not. But when San Lito was hitting the market on Amazon, they were really doing a good job at getting that low-cost solution to Amazoners who wanted a bow. So one of the big pitches I did to Bear and Trophy Ridge, who is owned by Bear, is that we need a discount code to give to consumers now. Like, we can't wait. How are we going to grab them if you're allowing them to grab these other ones, So I talked to them and they agreed and they gave us this code for you guys, which is a really big deal. So if you guys need Trophy Ridge stuff, Trophy Ridge, so the Digital React, the Propel, Sick Broadheads, they own that. The code works on that. Cajun Archery, the code works on anything Cajuns on the website. These are all the websites only. You cannot use this code at a pro shop. And then all their online Bear Archery models and recurves, you can take 20% off by using that code. So it's BHP 2025 if you didn't hear it the first time. What's your thoughts on APA? I love APA, Ronnie. APA's been, not only is APA good people, so I want to start with that. They're a Canadian brand, good people. Now, there is a tariff about to hit, not to get into politics by any means, but from a business standpoint, there is a tariff that is actually going to hit Canada, which will affect the APA pricing. So if that's something you wanted, I would highly recommend ordering it ASAP. Just throwing that out there. And I haven't even talked to APA about this yet to see what they're thinking they're going to have to do, because they might have to lower their costs somehow, or shave some cost off to offset that 25. I don't know what they're going to do. That's a big chunk of your cost. I mean, of a bow, you figure out of $1,000, that's $250. So you see where this is going. So it's going to make them a lot harder to make in Canada and ship to US. So I wonder, yeah, I would definitely make some calls to them. I'll call them direct, Ronnie, and just call them direct. They're real good people there, really easy to work with. They probably even ship you a bow direct with a credit card hold or something, so you could try it. They have some cool programs they've put in place, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I hear you, Vox. Vox said APA should start building their bows in Indonesia so they can avoid tariffs. So they could just build them in the U.S. They could actually send them to like G5 and say, hey, can you build our bow? Here's our stuff, or we're going to send a guy to work there, right? And if you let them use your machines and tune it up to this or whatever, that's what I would do. Or I'd find a machine shop in the region to team up with to do it. Maybe it's worth it, maybe it's not, right? Like we just said, $250 per bow, maybe it is, because there's the old Struther company, right? Struther Archery was in Sandusky, Michigan. They still have a machine shop, so they know how to do bows. You could technically just go there and have them rock them out and stash them there and sell them from there. I don't know. That's what I would do. I'd probably, if I was them, I don't know how many they sell in the U.S. compared to Canada too, right? So I don't know the answer. Because everything we're talking about here is a large investment, right? For a company like, especially APA, they're a small company, they're not huge. So you're asking them to come. That's why I said you wouldn't be able to build a whole shop. I mean, you're talking millions of dollars, right? So you'd have to team up with a company who already has a machine shop in Michigan, which I know a few actually that could put in their ear. But it might be an option. That might be a good way to, get their bows even better, because the bows might be here faster, right? And avoid shipping costs. Pollington bought the old Avon factory in Michigan? Are you talking about what's Pollington going to do with it? Are you talking about right now or in the past? Because I know they used to own Oneida. But that'd be interesting. What are they going to build? Are they going to create their own Oneida bow? I mean, they technically did kind of revamp the bow to the CP Oneida, the design, the Kestrel. Kind of a new deal back then. That was a while ago. And which Pollington bought it? Like Matt Pollington or Claude Pollington? Is Claude Pollington still alive? I mean, he was pretty old the last I checked. He was very old when I worked with him back in the day. For those just joining, and you're going to lose your subscription, just FYI that we have the bow giveaway is this weekend. So if you're going to renew, now's the time, because I wanted to get this open for you guys to do that. What do you think they're doing with it, Ronnie? It's interesting. What city is that in? Avon factory. Huh. Thanks, Chris, for the share. Appreciate that. Huh, that's interesting. I mean, I know they got a lot of money. I just don't know what they'd be building. Be interesting if they came out with another Kestrel. I mean, a CP Oneida, but a CP something else name, right? That'd be interesting. I mean, they know how to do it. There's no doubt about that. Wow. I'm going to have to give Matt a call if I still have his number. I'm going to have to check. Oh, God, Maine, I wish I could tell you what to do there. I'm not very good with types of wood, and because I have the same issue, so I don't want to speak to that, because I built a bow out of oak, and when I went to draw it, it started cracking, so I kind of gave up on it. And it was a cool experience. I just could never actually use it, which really... Do I have it here? I think I have it here somewhere. Kind of just, you know, it sucks because I worked so hard on that bow. It looks cool, but like, again, no, it's not here. It's just, you know, I don't know. I feel like the limbs were just the hardest part. Like the riser part actually wasn't too bad. I actually enjoyed making it. Chris, yep, I have the Lift X. We've been shooting that. Actually, I just did a video for Dialed. I just did the sight, and I put it on every bow it can fit. So it went on the Lift X, the Alpha AX2, and the Bowtech Proven. I'm curious what's going to happen with some of these bow companies. You know, I feel like times are getting a little bit tougher, and you know, we're seeing an interesting mix of people buying different brands, but you know, the brands aren't really that big anymore. I feel like the companies like PSE, like I don't really know if they're still big or not. Like I don't know what's happened to them. I feel like they've really kind of went to a bubble. Like Martin, like what's going on with Martin? You know, I mean, I know they still sell some bows, but like they're so quiet, right? So I'm just curious, like what people will do. It's interesting concept, you know. Oh, interesting, Ronnie. That's crazy. Ronnie, with your name there, I don't know if like you're yelling every time you're talking because it looks like you're kind of giving me the bird every time you say something. So I'm not sure if it's like everything you're saying is like yelling at me or I'm not sure if this is like a positive conversation or a negative conversation because it just says Ronnie and I got two birds at my looking at me. So I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be happy or sad every time you make a comment. I don't know. Yeah, so Darton is taking off, but they're still, in my opinion, they're still quiet. Like, so they're loud when it comes to like people who are promoting them, but as far as the company itself goes, they're very quiet, and that's what I don't understand about them. Like they're like they don't still do any marketing that I'm aware of, or they don't reach out. They've never talked to me. Every time I talk to them, it's like, yeah, we'll think about it, and they never talk to me. So it's really strange on that sense, but I don't know, you know. So. Weird. That's interesting. I wouldn't think. Let me see those chats again. Hold on a minute. All messages are visible. What? Oh, here. Main Outdoors, if you're still on, the person to ask that question to would be Shatterproof Archery. That guy knows everything about that subject, so he's like a dominant figure in that subject. Steve Hand from Archery Supplies in Australia said a while back that he figured Easton would be out of business shortly. That is very weird, Vox. But I would say I wouldn't see Easton go out of business because they're owned by Hoyt and they're all owned by the same thing. But I would say, like, do they sell a division? And they have sold divisions, like all their hockey sticks and all that is gone. They used to own all that stuff. So you can imagine what they were worth overall at some point. The sequel is a decent bow for sure, especially at the price point. Yeah, for sure. But again, most of what we hear from Darton is from Darton. You know what I mean? So, I hear Ronnie. Yeah, there's been a lot of flex for them online, like Bow Talk and other people talking Darton. But again, and I have pulled and shot a Darton at attack, and I did think it shot very well. But if I go back to Darton, like 2014, I always liked their bows. I wasn't a huge fan of the riser. I thought it was kind of boring back then. But the shot process, the cam system, which are probably still using today with the dual yokes and everything, was a great shooting bow. I mean, it always had been. You know, that was never an issue for them. It was the design of their bow, in my opinion, in the click sound they had coming around. I don't know if they still have that click. They used to have the worst click sound every time the bow would come to full draw. It'd be like click, click, click. I don't think it still does that. I would assume they fixed it, but I remember that issue. Thanks, Baseball. Appreciate it. Does it make a click sound? because it used to. I'm assuming they fixed it, but it was almost like, so when the cam came around, it would hit no clicks. Okay, it would hit the cam would have the draw stops where the cable stops, and it would hit the cable and it would make a weird click sound. It was very interesting. It's in the caps lock for me. So, but yeah, I mean, again, where they're going, where they've been, I don't know yet, because they've started strangely kind of pushing towards target more than anything, which I don't, you know, to me, Darton's a bow hunter's bow. I mean, it always has been. I understand they have some target shooters over the years, but like when I think of Darton, I mean, it's my first deer I ever kills with a Darton. So to me, it's a bow hunter's bow. It's like Hoyt. Hoyt's a bow hunter's bow. And I get that they do a target segment. I get they do France and all this stuff, but when I think of Hoyt or even Matthews, I think of hunting, like bow hunting. I don't think of target. I don't think of long stabilizers. I literally think of grinding in the field. So I don't know. Like, I don't ever, like, elite. When I think of elite, I actually think of target more than I do some of the others. And it's weird to say that, I know, because I know they did a little target, but like I feel like too much target. Like elite, too much target. Expedition trying to be a bow hunter bow, right? They're trying to grind to the bow hunter segment. PSC, I have no idea anymore. I don't feel like anything with PSC. So like for me, I don't really have a good relationship with them. I just kind of, you know, it is what it is, but I don't know who they are anymore. I don't know what they stand for. And so it's very hard for me to get on board with them. I think they do a great job. It looks nice. The bows look great. But again, if you have zero relationship, it's very hard to figure out, like, all right, these good people are, what is their goal? Are they actually trying to help archery? What, you know, without those feelings. That's the same with me and Darton right now. I don't really talk to them too much, so it's really hard to know what they're doing. And now with them looking at that target segment and not working with bow hunting as much as I would hope to have seen, it's hard to say, you know. Bear, I mean, that's a straight bow hunter's bow. I mean, that's it, and that's all they do, of course. So good for them. I think it's amazing. You know, might as well. Again, that's who makes most of the money, in my opinion. Again, I understand that, you know, like France for Easton and or Hoyt probably make them a decent amount of money. I shoot one bow for all. Yeah, I don't really shoot different bows for different segments of what I'm doing. I try to set up my bow for hunting, and if I do 3D, it's really not to win 3D. It's to test, just kind of be ready. So my whole thing has always been preparedness for deer hunting, you know, so, or turkey hunting, whatever. But I just want to always be as accurate as I can. So for me, it's always been, all 3D stuff is more of a just practice than it is like competition. Oh, really, Zach? That's pretty cool. I was actually trying to figure out how to get there soon. I was looking at doing a tour. I wanted to go to Mike's Archery, maybe see Scotty, and then I was going to try to maybe go to Realtree because I do know them pretty good. And I was thinking of maybe going back up to Working Class Bowhunter to get on the podcast. They did say I could stop in and do the podcast if I could come in person, which I thought about. And I thought that would have been cool. And then go home. So I was kind of, because we're in Michigan, so I was kind of going to try to do like a loop back around. So we'll see. And Bear was part of that. Yeah, stop at Bear because Bear is in Indiana. So I was going to go Ohio, Georgia, Indiana, Illinois, and then back. All over the place. That might be my summer fun trip. We'll see. It'd be cool though. Yeah, I saw Working Class Bowhunter switched over to Hoyt. Not surprised. Elite's in a weird position right now that I've ever seen. They've canceled all bow reviews, all stuff they've done that I've seen. They've gotten rid of. So I don't know what their deal is or what their plan is, but it's not good. It doesn't look good to me. I'm not sure how in any way, shape, or form the plan they're on right now is a good plan. It's not. It's really bad. Real bad execution, in my opinion. I'm not even going to waste my time talking to them when I go to attack either. I'm just going to walk right by. Hey, guys. Just kidding. I might say hi. We'll see. Depends who's there. But most of the people I knew that worked there, they're gone now. So, I don't know. And I know that they don't really have a marketing person anymore, I don't think, so it's kind of an interesting situation there. So, did you guys see the video I put out? I know it actually did pretty well on YouTube. It didn't do very well on TikTok, and I was disappointed with that. But it's the one where the husband and wife are like, oh, see your new bow, and she's like, and you know, they're like, oh my god, you gotta fix that, and she walks away crying. It's so funny. Like I honestly thought it was gonna do like millions of views on TikTok because it's just so funny. But like, no, it didn't get. It got like 600 views. It was really weird. I don't understand the algorithm sometimes because there's no way like if people saw it they wouldn't like it or share it because it's hilarious. But YouTube it did pretty well. It did a couple thousand views, which is still good. But it's so funny. Like I can't believe. What can I do with this now? I feel like they added some things to this since I've been on here. Let me see something. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, the house remodel episode. I've seen it. You know, people were using it for other stuff, and I thought, man, this would be hilarious if I cut this up for archery. I actually ended up sharing it on Instagram, and I actually did it with Archery Hooligan, which is hilarious because he used to rip on me all the time. But I figured, you know what, it'd be funny if it ran into his thing as well. Because his crowd would love that video. And it did very well on Instagram. It did like 5,000, I think, with us together. What did that say? Sorry. You can hunt pigs all year in Georgia? I don't know, Josh. I'm not... I'm from Michigan, so I don't know. Oh, you're talking to Average Joe? Sorry. Yeah, Average Joe, you're being shooting a lot of pigs, huh, down there? Oh. I just like when she. Can you imagine? Can you imagine though? Just even the house remake video. Just imagine, like they're like, open your eyes, and it's like literally nothing you want to see. Like, can you imagine the feeling that lady had? She's probably like, what do I do here? You know, like I'm smiling. I'm supposed to say I like it, but I absolutely hate it, right? It's like the hilarious. That is just the funniest thing, man. It's so funny. I love that. It's just funny. The other question is like, you know, in the real life episode, like what happens? Like, what did they do? Do they actually have to tear it all back out and find a new way in, you know? Bros Graphics, what up? Oh, it's so funny. Oh man, I just need to get this thing out of here, guys. So come on, get us to 200,000. I want this thing gone. It's been sitting here for too long. I plan to give this away on YouTube at 100,000, but we're having a hard time getting there. So it's a slow roll there. 100, maybe it's just real slow, but we're getting there. Just like slowly inching forward. And so anyway, I was hoping this would put us over the top on TikTok, and it did help. It definitely gave us like about 4,000 new subs, but not as many as I was hoping. Cody, don't lose your subscription. We are about to give away this CP28 again because no one claimed it the first time. So that's going to be this weekend. So if you're not a member, you won't be on the list. So, and if you bought any extra membership last time, we're going to honor it as well. Not the membership, but the extras. So galaxies, anything like that. But have you guys seen these? I'm going to throw this out there. I've seen these on TikTok. I ended up buying some on, sorry, you guys can't see it. This is a little box that plugs into your thing. This thing is absolutely incredible. Like for charging your phone and your iPads and anything you need. I literally just set it on the table here. I can plug everything in and charge it. I could plug these in right now if I was losing too much power and then power them. It's so great. Good luck, Zach. I hope so, man. I hope so. Good luck to anybody who's a team member. Good luck to you. What does this button do? Pin to live stream. Tag products first, and then you can pin them here. Whoa. Whoa. Let's try this. I don't know if this is working right now, but okay, let's oh, so this is interesting. So this must be like wow. Look at this. Interesting. So YouTube's got this tag thing. So I just tagged a product This is interesting. So I tagged a product. Now, if you guys bought this product, which I don't expect you to, but because I'm just testing this, but if you did buy this product, I would get a commission. That is interesting. So you could, I don't know if they do that on, I don't think they do that on TikTok Shop ad series. Oh, maybe they do on TikTok. Oh, no way. I guess they do. Oh, I guess that makes sense, right? Because that's how they do these live feeds and make money. Let's see if this works. Pin, did it work? Do you guys see some product or something? Oh yeah, click that shop button. Let me know if you guys can see that product I pinned. I wonder if you have to click that. Is there a shop button for you guys? Oh, you see it? Is that on the screen, Zach, or is it like? That's interesting. It's kind of cool though, because when I'm talking about things, if there is something I wanted you guys to look at to buy, that'd be it's a kind of a cool thing. On both channels, that's pretty neat. It pops up above the comment box. See, I don't see that, yeah, but that's cool. Interesting. Is it like USB, right? Some USB thing? Go ahead and buy it. All right, let's see. No, but they do have the M-Fish stuff. I don't know if you guys have seen this M-Fish stuff. I love it. What is going on here? Let me see if I can find it, though. I'll show you guys what I've been buying a lot of. These things are cool. They don't send me these. I have to buy them, but they are pretty cool. Let's see. Hopefully. This one. This thing is so cool. Let's see. Okay. So this one here, I'm going to pin it. I use this at hunt camp all the time. That thing's sweet. If you're going to buy something like that, buy that one, because I'm telling you, that's a cool product. That one, because the reason I like it is that, number one, it can unplug and become like a normal plug if you need it for something else, but that brings all the USBs right to your cot, right to your bed. I travel with that now, so I use it for everything. And it's got faster, it's like 65 watts, not like a normal plug in the wall. It's like way more power. So those are sweet. I actually bought 4 of those things with my own money. Totally worth it because they go everywhere. I almost bought it for here, but I needed a few more extra slots for what I'm trying to do here. All right, let's see if I can get this out of our way. Let's see, guys. Sorry, all messages are visible. Let's see. Okay, sorry about that, Jason. I'm back. Jason, how do we win the bow or here? I don't know how you do potato and water, but that's interesting. Okay, so the CP28 bow you can win by joining the channel. So there's a join channel membership. So keep that in mind. It's like a paid program. It's like $6, $5 a month, something like that. You could do it on here on YouTube. You could do it on TikTok, or you could do it on our website. You can do it on all 3, and you get more entries. It's just up to you. But basically, that's how you get in on the CP28. On TikTok, we're doing another one that's a free one. For this Fortis 30, which is we have to hit 200,000 subs, but that one's gonna be completely random. So you won't be, it'll be out of like, 1 out of like 5,000 because how many comments there are, right? It's gonna be pretty big. Whereas like the membership program's like 1 out of, what do you guys say, like 400 max, 500 max. So the odds are pretty dang good, What else was I using a lot of? Guys, if you do me a favor on TikTok and send a couple roses, I'd appreciate it, or anything like that. Because I'm in this, apparently there's a program now that you have to hit certain things, and then like they give you like a better every broadcast every time. So if you guys can help me out with that, I appreciate it. Doesn't have to be like galaxies or anything, but I do have to show some like, these hearts, things like that. I greatly appreciate that, because what happens is they put you in these categories or something. So I've been trying to read up on this, and it tells me every time I go live if you're like in the same area as someone else or way below. And we've been in the middle, so I don't want to lose that if I don't have to. YouTube doesn't have that, but it's like some sort of TikTok thing. So if you are just joining on any of the channels, if you join the subscription, you will be entered to win the Bowtech. Bowtech's giving something away. You'll be entered to win the Bowtech CP28 this weekend. So keep that in mind for those who are looking to join subscription or share a sub if you want extra entries, which is always helpful for us, so we get some extra people as well. In the meantime, you send some roses, grab some of those hearts at the top. That would be helpful, and keep us rolling. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that, man. And someone else sent a gift, but thank you for that. All the other people sent gifts as well. In this case, it's not necessarily about the money. It's more about just showing TikTok that we're getting things. Things are moving in a positive way. What's up, Hunt Fish? How you doing? John, how you doing? Thanks for that heart, Chris. Appreciate that. I think, does it have the membership? It does, yeah. 40 out of 100 at the top there, yeah. So if you're interested in that program, look for that star with this if you want to get on those bow giveaways. And that'll also include when we're going to do the arrow giveaways, like I was saying earlier. We are going to probably start getting into these and giving these away through that program as well. So if you're looking for these are all brand new. They're not even cut, so we have the inserts. But again, sick looking setups here. Now, you will also be able to buy these arrows and then get more of these if you wanted directly through Bowtech. I keep saying Bowtech. Boutique. Everybody's got the bow in the name, man. What's up with all these bows everywhere? Boutique and Boss Custom. Who did these ones? And our 90s theme, Saved by the Bell. And our purple theme, which I don't know what this is supposed to signify yet. I can't remember what I asked for, so we have to figure that out. Thanks, Dustin. Appreciate it. Thanks, Chris. The Saved by the Bell. I got some here, too, to show you guys. You guys have seen these, most of you, but not all of you. Here's the ones from last time we talked about. So my favorite's the SpongeBob, but these guys are just so talented. It's pretty insane. So my favorite right now is still the SpongeBob. The SpongeBob to me is just legit lights out. 4-vein. Sorry, I'm trying to get this in the frame here. 4-vein SpongeBob. Absolutely hilarious and badass at the same time. Not gonna lie. So that's a SpongeBob. And then the Saved by the Bell, obviously similar. It doesn't have like the Saved by the Bell logo or anything like that, but still pretty cool. And okay, and then we got, this is all part of the same thing originally. This is the Heritage ones. These are the Fredbear. So Fredbear is actually on here slightly. You can kind of see them. And these are cool too. Again, cool look. I mean, these are masterpieces in my opinion, but every one of these are so cool. And then we have this one, which this is like, I don't know, this is just a boutique like special, because I feel like these are just like astronauts or something with a skull. I don't know. Pretty cool though. So we'll do one more overall to show you guys kind of what we got going here. There's a lot going on here, you know what I'm saying? These are all the same arrow actually, just different ends. So there you go. Boss Custom's going to work here on these dozens of arrows. Excellent job. Thank you, Boss Custom and Boutique, for these sweet looking rigs. Very well done. This was a cool project between us and Easton, and just kind of getting those going. There's the bundle of joy. It's like a bundle of flowers. If someone gave me this bundle, I'd be very happy. Like a woman getting roses. That's so cool. Yes, sir. What's up, Mr. SRT? I much prefer that bundle than a rose bundle. You know what I'm saying? Much prefer it. Ow. What's going on down here? I don't even know what's around here. I gotta clean this place. Just Trying to see if there's anything cool I can show you guys. It's been a while. Actually, let's unbox this other bow. It just came in. I had not had a chance to play with this. It came in a couple weeks ago, actually. I'd just been so busy. All right. Let's take a looky here. Looky. All right. So it looks like this is the Muzzy Deviant. Bow fishing, I believe. This is a bow fishing rig. I have not had the pleasure doing this yet. I know I've seen online already. I know Scotty covered this. I believe it's this bow. But I have not had the chance, so let's take a peek. Wow, that's interesting. All right. Not enough room over here. Wow. That is sweet. What in the world? Holy cow. What the heck? Does this like allow them to not buy like an Oneida design? I don't know much about this. This is crazy. Look at that. Huh. Don't do this at home, kids. Wow. That is wild. That is wild. That is wild. That's cool. It actually is very easy feeling. I haven't shot it yet, of course, but that is unique. I like this rest they did too. They did like a true mounted bow fishing rest. That's pretty cool. Actually, gonna be doing a lot more bow fishing this year. I'm super excited about that. So I will have these out in the field. I have a couple of these they sent, and I'm really excited because a friend of mine bought. Where he bought his house, there's a canal right behind it that goes to the bigger lake, and they're there. Yeah, this thing, I think it's going to be legit too. It feels great, that little draw cycle. And again, you're not trying to have like a ton of weight with this anyway. All right, let's see what it says here. Deviant, Muzzy Deviant bow kit. Draw length adjustable. 19 to 29 inches of draw. 15 to 50 pounds. Increase draw weight, decrease. So they're kind of marketing to like a newbie, some of the way they're showing everything. Hybrid lever cam. Built-in tip wrench. Who's that? Oh, okay. I see it right here. Little tip wrench there, I guess. I guess that's the turn it. That's kind of like APA. Coming off of APA. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question, Chris, but I wonder, because it might not be. There's no levers. It's not a lever bow, technically. All right, so they do show you how to adjust the draw length. It doesn't show on here, but there are dials and notches on here. You can see a little thing there has the notches. This is really good information. Quiver installation shows you that. And it shows you how to do the string line. Wow, this is pretty cool. That is really something interesting. It's a lever bow without the cams. I mean, it's kind of genius. I wonder who came up with this. This is really cool. I might have to ask them about this I might have already asked them about this in the podcast. I might have to go back now and see. I don't know. Because I'd never seen it. Oh my gosh. I wonder how fast it is. I wonder if we could bow hunt with it. I don't think so. But maybe. I got to figure out everything on this. TikTok Live TV. What is that? Never heard of such a thing. TikTok Live TV. At 4 p.m. I don't know why it's showing me that, but okay. Anywho, yeah, that's cool, guys. That is interesting. It's all plastic, it feels like, here. This is metal pocket, normal fiberglass limbs. Wow, it's interesting. They just set it on the limb. This cam thing is the lever is set on the limb, just like almost like Athens when we did that thing, or actually maybe more like Bowtech, or they set the tuning system there, the deadlock. It's interesting. That is really wild. I wonder if they have any ambitions to make that into a hunting bow. You actually probably get some people who want to shoot this because it's such a great draw cycle. I wonder where they came up with the name, the Deviant. I gotta go shoot this now. This is kind of cool. Looks like a gnome bow. I don't know. I feel like I'm in a movie. Like it's a movie bow or something. Like you see like Starship Galactica or something crazy. I don't know. Ooh, it's really weird, but it's cool. I'm down. All right, I'm going to go shoot it. I'm going to go. You guys have a great night. I will see you this weekend for the giveaway, so cantilever system. So be ready. Join subscription if you haven't. Rejoin your subscription if you're about to lose it like William. And don't miss out. You don't want to miss out on this giveaway. It's going to be sweet. And Jared, see you, man. I use 29.5-inch arrows. Length, how many cans of scroll a day are you up to? I don't use any scroll. Give you a like anyway. Thank you for that. CP20 is junk. It might be junk, but it's a free bow. And if you win it, you could just sell it. Gotta think that through, my friend. All right.